This HAN Network video is brought to you by Carl Chevrolet. On the campus of St. Joseph High School, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Winter Sports Tour. I'm Frank Renito, sitting alongside the captain for the St. Joe's Trumbull Co-op hockey team, and she is Mackenzie Meaney. Mackenzie, thank you for taking time with us this morning. Let's talk a little bit about being back onto the ice in the winter season, the emotions, getting back together with your team. How did preseason go?
It was definitely really good. We had our jamboree, and we definitely turned a couple heads there. We won 2 out of the 3 games, which was really unexpected, especially from a couple of the FCIAC teams. So a lot of teams this season are going to learn that they can't take us lightly. And we have a very up-and-coming team. We've got some young players coming, and we've got some returning players coming back with a lot of skill. So it's looking really good so far.
Well, one of those teams is going to be Massac now, as they learn not to take you too lightly. A big win against Massac here early on in the season. Let's talk a little bit about that game. What was working for the team? Who played well as you guys came away with the victory?
Yeah, our coach actually before the game made a couple of changes. She changed one of our defenders to a wing. And she's gritty, she's dirty, she loves to get into the play. So she definitely is good at pushing at the net and stuff. So those cheap rebounds, she was there for them. And our defense played very well that game. Our goalie made a lot of big saves, but to Massac's defense, they had a lot of good players and a very good goalie as well. So.
And, you know, we were talking before, you guys bring back a lot of experience on this year's team. How is that going to be a major benefit for the Trumbull St. Joe's Co-op?
Yeah, so we're bringing back Erin Owens. She is the first girl in the team history to go all-state last season. So she's definitely back to, bring a lot of good things to the team. And we have just a lot of returning players with a lot of skill, and we're really looking forward to it.
Let's talk a little bit about the preseason practice, some of the things you were focused on. What are the girls really trying to improve upon this year in order to be successful in the long run?
Definitely not having a divided locker room. We've had that a lot in the past, so we're working really hard to work together, and it's really coming along.
You talk about a divided locker room. Obviously, there's a major challenge when 2 rival schools end up being a co-op. What role do you play as a captain in helping to bring these groups really together?
It's definitely difficult being here when a majority of the team is from Trumbull High. And you would think that it's because of the big rivalry that it's so difficult, but it's really not. We gel together just as well, and even though we are from different schools, we realize as a team we represent 2 schools, and we take that very seriously. And so even though I go to St. Joe's, I represent Trumbull High just as much as the Trumbull High girls represent St. Joe's.
Looking ahead on the season, if you guys want to set goals for the year, what is this group hoping they can accomplish together?
I don't know if you heard, but the FCIAC has changed the states rating. So instead of 8 teams qualifying, it's 12. So definitely pushing for a states run for the second time in team history. And just looking forward to winning a couple games. We've usually had seasons where, we don't win too much, so we're trying really hard.
If there's one thing you have to do very well this year, what would that be for the team to be successful?
Me personally would probably just be, stay level-headed, don't get too into it, don't get too emotional. I play center, so win a couple face-offs here and there, play good defense.
It's a great answer. Mackenzie, it was a lot of fun catching up with you. You're saying all the right things, and we're excited to see what the team is bringing to the ice this year. We want to wish you best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Alongside the captain of the St. Joseph Trumbull Co-op hockey team, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Winter Sports Tour. Stay tuned as we roll on through the rest of the conference.